Hey, this is Captain Phil here with the Johnson Outdoors Adventures on the Water. It's kind of an ugly day here in Texas, so what I decided to do is we're going to go ahead and work on some kayaks. We're going to outrig 4 or 5 boats today with rudders, rod holders. We're going to be using extenders, camera mounts. We've got all kinds of accessories that we're going to be actually rigging out a big game too. We're going to be rigging out a Prowler 13, a Necky Vector 13, as well as a Predator MX. We're going to outfit all these boats, and when we're through, you're going to get to see the finished product. What we're using here today is the Johnson Outdoors Universal Rudder Kit. We're going to be mounting these on the Big Game 2, Prowler 13. We've got a couple other boats, but we're doing several rudders as well as other. Put what you'd like on your kayak, but try to drill the least amount of holes as possible. One of the things you want to make sure with is to make sure that your cable tubing is a little bit loose inside. You never want it to be as tight as it can be for later use. If it does fall in, that you're able to still go ahead and put it back on and reuse it. There's a lot of excess there, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want to do is always push this in real slow until you actually work it all the way down through to where you can actually reach it to the other side. You have to do these one at a time. You can always use some type of an oil or even baby powder will work on the tubing to get it to slide through the grommets that you have here. It just makes it slide much easier.
Go ahead.
On this particular boat, we can't reach our cables, so we're going to go ahead and drill a hole right in the back, and this is the plate we're going to use. We're going to actually take a Dremel, and we're going to drill a hole right in here so we can actually reach our cables. I don't have any way to get in, so I've got to use an access plate to the back, so I'm going to have to run this from the front to the back, which normally you would go back to front. Now we're going to go back. Cut a point on the tubing and add some lube to help it through the grommet. Use a lighter to create a mushroom effect to keep it from sliding back in. closing up the access plate, use a sealant, and it's your choice whether you'd like to rivet them or use self-tapping screws. We've completed this. We're actually going to go ahead and put a little Lexel or silicone will work as well, just around the inside edge. Make sure this is up in here. And now, one of the great things is no more using washers. Scotty's actually come up with a great backing plate. I'll show you that. It's got all the screws in there, and they're actually heavy duty. These are really, really small. Now they come with a lot heavier looking screw. Actually, you've got the locking screws in here, locking nuts. And what you do with this is you actually come up and it fits right on the inside. Put it right on in. I can actually take my screws. Done it with the necky here is put a triple mount. We've got rod extenders, a shorter rod. The back, we've got a light fixture put on there, and we also can take that off and use that as a camera mount. The Trident 13, we've added a couple of more mounts to it. We've got them back here. We've actually added one here for the light or for a camera if we wanted to, an extension. The depth finder. Prowler 13, we put a light, we put some Scotty mounts here in the back so we can actually have rods, lights if we want. You come up, we've actually put a flush mount right up here in the front that you've also got a triple mount rod holder on there. It's all locked in, the depth finder. Now we're coming over to the big games, and what we've done on the big games is we actually put some slide rails up in the front for the rod holders. We can actually put all kinds of stuff in here, from lights, rod holders, you name it. We've got our extender right here, our rod holder. We've got our camera mounts, so I can actually move this anywhere I wanted to move this. Really, really neat. Another rod holder that's pretty long, and you can do fly rod holders. And now on the second big game, we've done the same thing, but we opted to go ahead and put a mount back here, but we also did these flush mounts for extra gear if we wanted to. As well as the depth finder here in the center. We didn't use a triple mount like we did over here. We did the flush mounts up in the front, and then we have our transducer drop over here on the side. So this is how we rigged out 5 different boats today. I'm sorry, 6 different boats. The Predator's right over there as well. We put some rod holders on that.